Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. A lot of people did ask me about a quick AMC TA and what I think is going to happen for this upcoming week. Honestly, I think I'm a little bullish. We actually closed a little bit on the higher side for AMC recently right now, and I do think that after creating on the MACD a bull push towards the upside on Friday, and the stoke is currently going to be broken towards the upside, it does look like we might actually rally, or I think there's enough bull momentum to actually take us back to like 60 bucks or so. But my only issue right now is even the day chart actually looks a little pretty bullish, to be completely honest. I am not going to be playing AMC because you guys know that I'm going to be honest, AMC is quite literally the only ticker that I've lost money on. Other tickers, other companies, if I lose money, I generally tend to make it back sooner or later. AMC is like one of the worst. It's like one of the worst tickers for me for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just always lose money on AMC. Maybe for this one specifically, it's emotional. I have no clue why, but on AMC, I tend to lose money very frequently, and I hate it. Right? I hate it because it's like the only ticker that I'm pretty, I don't want to say bad at, but more emotional towards, right? So like the puts that I bought 2 weeks ago, I could have maybe sold for break even or so, but I cashed out of those because I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe AMC is actually going to rip and it's going to go up higher and all this stuff. Turns out I should have probably kept them, and I would have made at least broke even or something, right? Or I should have probably bought puts when it crossed like the $60 mark. I would have probably made money there. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about that, but it does look like AMC is possibly going to go back up to 60 bucks. I would not be surprised. Again, there are two gaps that still need to get filled. There's one around the $17 level right here, and another big gap between 32 bucks and 35 bucks. So again, I am 100% bearish on AMC, strictly for the fact that you guys already know gaps have like a 95% chance that they're going to get filled eventually, right? These gaps can get filled a year from now, 2 months from now. They can get filled on Monday at open, right? Nobody knows when these gaps are going to get filled, but there's like a 95% chance that these gaps are going to get filled eventually. So just on the fact that there's gaps to fill down here, I would not buy AMC long term, strictly because of that, right? I would only be buying swing trades, options on AMC, at least for myself, right? But again, if you look at the month chart, it looks extremely bullish. I would not be surprised if we keep running toward that 77 level, which is the previous month level is around 70. I would not be surprised if AMC keeps running to that like 70 level, so it's like right here. So it might have another month of running, to be honest. I think for like another month or so, AMC might stay bullish. The only thing that is a little bit worrisome is on the week chart, we actually see weaker signs of that bull push towards the upside. And this week, it looks like we did close bearish. So next week is a very important week. If next week AMC closes bearish, I do think we're well underway into filling those gaps at that 17 and like 32 level, right? But again, the day chart, I'm perfectly bullish on the day chart. The 4-hour chart, extremely bullish on the 4-hour chart. I don't really care too much about the lower time frames because AMC doesn't seem to be reacting on the lower time frames too much, so I don't really care, right? But as of right now, I do see AMC kind of breaking out of this trend. So let me show you guys for reference. So I do think that AMC is well underway at breaking this top trend right here, right? I do think that it's gonna break it. So I think at most what happens is, let me see, where are we at? Right there. So I think AMC needs to break out of this wedge, triangle, whatever the hell you call it, which I think it is going to do. There's plenty of bull power on the reverse MACD and the stoke. It looks like we are going to be crossing over on the bullish side pretty soon, most likely Monday. I think that's when it's gonna happen. But it does look like we're gonna cross over and we're going towards 60 bucks. I would not be surprised if this week hits $60, to be completely honest. Unless there's some massive push down or whatever, maybe to fill this gap. But again, if this goes down to fill this gap, it's kind of if this gap gets filled, there's a bigger chance that it's going to keep trailing down for that $17 gap to get filled. I don't think it's going to go down that low right now. I'm still bearish, like I said, on AMC towards this $17 gap. But short term, I do think AMC is going to break out of this wedge and possibly shoot back up to $60 this upcoming week. So yeah, I think I am perfectly 100% bullish on AMC for this upcoming week. I'll see you guys later.